Hi, and welcome to Clappia. If you're looking to see how to use Clappia in your own language, then this video will show you how to do just that. Clappia has multi-language support, although English is the default language. So let's see how to change that. Here I have opened an app that I've created, and as you can see, it's in English, and the data that I input will also be in English. However, if you type in your language and make submissions, it should take it. So let's say, for example, I will change this into a different language. Since my keyboard is default to English, I will use Google Translate to translate it into a different language. So I'll just copy this and open a new tab for Google Translate. Over here, I will change it to the desired language. So for example, if I change it to Hindi, I will enter the text over here, copy this, go back to the app and paste it over here. So I will do the same for the other field. And now if I were to submit this, it should take in the different language. So I'll click on submit. You can view all submissions under the submissions tab. And as you can see on the right hand panel, it has taken the different language. Similarly, you can change label names of all the fields, such as the site name, details of inspection, date, time, etc., as well as the submit button and the save draft button. This is useful in case you have made an app in English already, but if you need users to use it in their own language and need to change it, then you can do so. So in the design app, you can change all the names that you have given in English. For example, for the field name, the label can be copied, go to Google Translate again, and change it to your desired language. So let's say I take Italian, paste it in the app, save it, and you can see the field name has now changed. I can do this for all the fields, like so. You can also change the section name. So in this way, you will be able to change the language of your app and input data accordingly. If your keyboard already supports the language when inputting data, you don't necessarily need Google Translate. If your language contains scripts, then that is also supported in Clappia. So let's take another language, say Arabic, which contains script and is also a right to left language. So I can change the entire app accordingly. And you can see I have now changed the entire app into Arabic. If I go to app home, it will be reflected the same. And you can input your data in the same language. To change the submit and draft button, you can go back to the design app. At the bottom, click on this particular section, and on the right hand panel, you can change it. So for the submit button, I will change it, and for the draft, then click on save. And you can see it has now changed and it will reflect the same in app home, and any other language you require will be reflected in app home. So say you need it in Greek, it will look like this, or in Spanish, or Indonesian, or any other language. Now if you would like to change the entirety of Clappia in your desired language, for example, you can see on the left hand side, these tabs are in English as well as the tabs on top. Then for that, you can use the Google Translate extension for your browser. So say for example, you are using Chrome as your browser, then you'll have to go to the settings of the browser and click on extensions. Visit Chrome Web Store and then search for Google Translate. Click on the Google Translate extension, and since I already have that extension in my browser, it says remove from Chrome, but if you do not have it, it will say something like add to Chrome. So just click on that. Once you have done so, when you go back to Clappia, just click on the extensions button on the browser, click on Google Translate, and then click on Translate this page. You will get a tab like this where it says Translated to, and select your desired language over here. So if you want it to be, say, in French, then everything will change into French. This is only for certain cases if you would actually require this to be in a different language, but it would be better if you typed in all the details in your language. Now it can happen that there might be certain languages or maybe certain languages that have scripts, especially the right to left languages, that may not be supported in Clappia. And also if you have PDF configurations for your app, which you have configured over here under step 2 of configuration, then it can happen that any PDF sent as reports might get mistranslated. You can reach out to us for this support. If you have any queries regarding the multi-language support in Clappia or any other feature, you can request support by clicking on the button over here, or you can email us directly to support@clappia.com and we'll be happy to assist you. Thank you.